How do you create engaging social media content? These are the 3 C's plus the special sauce that I think everyone needs if you're gonna create that kind of thing. This is a question I got from somebody who's in my Marketing for Hippies 101 program that's running right now. How can I create engaging content that gets people to know me, my face, my work, my why? Having people engage with me will help them, help me know them better so I can be in better service. Okay, right. So there are 3 C's. If you're looking for what do I put on Instagram, Facebook, any kind of social media, here they are. First C is create. So there's content you can create. This means you make memes, you make videos like this, you write blog posts, you write articles, things that you make yourself. You're the one that generated them. Second C, curating. This means you source other stuff. If you look at my Facebook page, you'll see that it's not everything that's there is mine. There's other memes, other videos, other people's work that I shared that I think my people will find interesting, or at least that I find interesting. So I'm curating. In fact, that's probably most of what's on my page is stuff that's curated. And people get really stuck thinking, oh, I have to create everything that I share on my page. No, you don't. Third C, conversate or converse, have conversations. So this can be you post a question, and it's got to be a question you really care about, something you really actually do want to know the answer to. But I posted a few questions recently of, hey, where are you feeling stuck around this COVID-19 stuff? How can I help you? This is another question. What are inspiring examples you're seeing of how people are responding to the COVID-19? So these are questions. Then you can boost it, $5, $10 in a Facebook ad, and get the conversation going. So those are the 3 C's. You can create stuff, you can curate stuff, or you can converse. I think pretty much everything's going to fit in one of those 3 categories. It's just good to do a little bit of an audit on yourself. Which one are you doing? Are you only having conversations but you're not creating any content? Or are you just sharing cool stuff? I've seen that. People have pages where it's literally just other people's stuff, but we never hear from them. We never hear their point of view, and we never have any conversation with them. Or is it just you're creating stuff, but you're missing out on these other 2, which can make it a little bit richer? So those are the 3 C's, but here's what I think is the special sauce. The special sauce is your point of view. I wrote a whole ebook on this called Point of View Marketing. I'll put a link to that below, plus the videos. I've got a bunch of free videos on point of view as well. And hopefully that'll be useful. So let me share a little thought about point of view and how it relates to these 3 C's. But first, if you like this video, please share it with your friends. If you didn't like it, share it with your enemies. Maybe they'd be good clients for me. If you also, you can subscribe to like me. You can, on YouTube, you can subscribe, hit little bell icon. That'll tell you when I'm doing new videos. And on Facebook, you can follow me if you want to. Okay, but point of view is basically, if it's a service, it's your understanding of how you get your client from island A to B, the approach that you would take to that journey. If it's a product that you're making, then that's the boat that takes them from island A to B. So it's your point of view about how boats should be made and constructed. In either case, you can share that a lot. Here's some just starters for you. Let's talk in terms of a service, but you could translate this to a product. What do you think are the biggest mistakes that people make in trying to get from A to B? What are the biggest myths about this journey from A to B? What's the stuff you're sick of in your industry from A to B? If you had to divide this into 3 steps, what would those steps be? What is it that keeps people stuck on island A? Those are just some examples. But each one of those questions could become multiple forms of content. So you could you could write an article about it, do a video about it, do some memes about it. You could also find other people saying the same thing that you believe. And then you could also start conversations about that piece of point of view. So you see what I'm saying? But the special sauce is the point of view. I mean, they come for the relevance. They come for the niche. They come for the, oh, you help people with my problem. You sell the kind of thing I want. You help people on this kind of journey. Great. That's what brings them there. That's the relevance. But, relevance, credibility, value. Those 3 in that order. The credibility comes from the point of view. And the purpose of our social media is, to establish relevance a bit. Hopefully that's established by the name of our Facebook page, or the relevance is already there by the time they arrive. Mostly, I think what the social media is there to do is, as this woman was asking about, it's about building trust. It's about building credibility. It's about building safety so that they've checked you out enough, and at a certain point they say, man, I want to work with this person. I want to hire them. I actually want to spend money. But then when they call you, they're just saying, I'd like to spend money. They're not trying to get you to convince them anymore. So to me, that's the major benefit of social media. Just literally from the stuff I posted, I had some colleagues of mine, good folks, who asked me to co-write a book about green business for them. Now, the book never happened, but it was very telling that they were willing to make that offer literally just based on what I was posting on social media at the time. They felt it gave a kind of window into my soul, or my how I saw things. So hopefully that's helpful. 3 C's of social media: create, curate, conversate. And what is the thing that ties them all together? Your point of view. So the deeper and the more clear and lucid your point of view is, the better those 3 things are going to work. Hopefully that's helpful for you. If you have any questions, put them below. Maybe the next video will be a response to your question. Take care, everyone.